welcome back to This Knitty Life. My name is Rachel and I am coming to you from Leeds, West Yorkshire, where I live with my husband Rob, my two children Martha and Theo, and my brand new puppy Peggy. You can find me on Instagram as this_knitty_life, and I am Reward on Ravelry. Thank you very much for coming back today. I apologise, it's been such a giant while, hasn't it? Turns out puppy life is really rather hectic. Yes, we are feeling it. She is beautiful. She is awesome and cute and lovely, but wow. As to be expected, of course. So she's currently napping. I've probably left this a little bit too late, so I don't think it's going to be a long one. So I'm going to jump in straight away. So I'm going to kick off with one of my finished objects. So this is Guthrie. So this is, it's a Caitlin Hunter one, I think. Yeah, so this has been on the needles for about 1 million billion trillion years. The pink is just a drops, and the creamy with the speckles is a dye candy, which I think is called, it's something about big toe. I can't quite remember what. This is my big toe. So basically I started this about 1 million billion years ago, and it's full on because it's a full colour work. I've not quite got my camera right, but never mind. And I didn't want to do the sleeves, so basically I just decided that I was just going to do really short sleeves and then leave it like that, and then it would actually get done, because it's been on the needles for probably pushing 2 years now, so I'm really glad it's done. Yeah, I'm really pleased. It's another one finished. The neckline is a little bit kerfuffly. It's got short rows in it, but can you see it? But if I just pull it down a bit, it's fine. Yeah, probably just to do with my blocking, really. Just kind of doing it as and when. Yeah, so that is my Guthrie. It was actually really, once I put all stitch markers in it, so I didn't lose track, but once I kind of got there, then it was easy enough, really. There was a lot of work, but you know, it was fine. So I've just got it over a plain black dress, something I've learned with these puppy days. She's very jumpy, as puppies are, and I can't wear any of my snag tights, which is a crying shame, frankly. I got a huge delivery just before I got her as well from the pre-order that was in January, I think. It's just not worth the risk at the minute. I got some brand new Lucy Yak leggings that they started to do, and they've got like 2 clicks in. They weren't cheap. They're really comfy and really thick, but they've got 2 clicks in. So I've gone for these ones. I'll show you. I have rainbows on. So these are Lucy Lockets, actually, the casual ones. So they're like that slippy material. So let's see how these fare today, I suppose. But anyway, more about Peggy later, I guess. Right, so my next finished object, also been on the needles for far too long, is this beauty. So this is my party top sweater. This is Gorgeous Mojito by Spectrum Fibre, Bryony, who's very close to having that baby. He will be here before we know it. And the pink is hers as well, but I can't quite remember what it's called. It's a really nice fit, but the neckline is a bit wide, so I'm going to go through it and put a crochet hook. It is a bit wide. Obviously this is too small and this is too big. I've just got a plain black dress on, which is fine, but often my dresses are my popsy dresses, which are a bit busier. So yeah, this is gorgeous. I did alternate the skeins all the way down. So this is a DK garment. This is my second one of these I've done. My other one is tiny. It's really small. I can't remember what size this one is. Sorry, I've got an itchy nose. I think it's maybe a 38, but I'm quite a loose knitter, so they tend to come out quite big. So yeah, super duper pleased with that. I did have to watch my podcast this morning to see where I was and what I'd shown off, because I realised after my last podcast that I'd worn the same jumper two podcasts in a row, because I thought I hadn't shown you it, and I was really embarrassed. But never mind. So yeah, I think I still had a sleeve to go on this one, but that one's done. But the speckles are gorgeous. I think she might actually have some Mojito DK in her shop at the minute. it's looking quite empty because it does get rinsed on updates. More about that later. But yeah, so that's that one. Can you tell I'm going really fast because I'm a bit yeah. So my next finished object, I've really enjoyed working on this one. It is my dotted rays. I've not done any of the ends yet. So again, it's Spectrum. I know. I like her. This, I've just put pictures on Instagram of this morning. It is beautiful. So this is, I'd say, 98% Spectrum. I think it's just the bottom bit that isn't. The bottom, the yellow I-cord. So I'll try and go slowly. Look how beautiful it is. So I used some of my Advent minis, but these last ones were quite big. Look, Peggy got it this morning, so that is awesome. I was like, I've just got the toilet, Theo, please can you watch her? Seriously, I was gone 40 seconds. And it wasn't like anywhere I thought she could get. Yeah, so there's a couple of clicks in it now, little monkey. But I totally love it. So this is actually the small size. It's really big. Put it on yet since it's been blocked. So this is, yeah, this is small. My hair cut this bit, look how short this is. It's like all cut around my ear. It's very short. Yeah. So this is how, I'll stand up a bit. This is how this is looking. Fun, right? I really like the yellow bit. Yeah, so some of them were my Advent leftovers, but obviously as you can see it does get bigger. This is Bryony's nails, which I love. This is, I think, Venus. This is Mojito, which is the same as that one. This I think is called Stella. This I know was the first day in the Advent calendar. This I think is Neon Peaches. I think this is called Neon Heart. Can't quite remember what these ones are called now. But this was an actual proper skein because it's quite a big bit. This was a proper skein too, and this one is a really old one. And I do think if you look, her dyeing style has changed a little bit. And this is Club Tropicana, which she did in her last update, but I think it's a bit more blue now. So I do think those look a bit different. This last one is called, I was going to say Petrol, but now I can't remember. But I've had this for ages and I've been like, oh, you know, never really known what to do with it, but it's gorgeous. I think I've just moved it this morning. Yeah, but it's gorgeous. But this last bit took 30 grams, so it's not like, so you could definitely do it with minis, but like 20 gram minis, but you would need some bigger cakes as well. So I don't know, I didn't podcast when, I've made this before, obviously I didn't podcast then, it was a lot of years ago, and I did it completely wrong. So basically you kind of get to a point, and without giving away the secret sauce, you're supposed to turn, so you knit, get to a certain point, and then you physically turn it, and that's how the holies appear. So it's kind of like basically short rows, as you can see. So at first it's really fast. I'm really proud of myself because it's huge, but I did this before and then I didn't turn, and basically all of this had kind of like, I still have it, I'll bring it next time, had gathered up in a big, and it was literally just before Yorkshire Yarn Fest. I think it was my first one, and I did actually still wear it. It wasn't actually in any kind of position to be able to go around my neck at all. And I did actually wear it, but I'm thrilled with this because it's so big, but it was really fun. And you don't really notice because you go backwards and forwards, and then you do, like, say, go up to this point and then you do like 10 stitches less than you did last time, then turn, go back, then knit, do 10 stitches less or whatever it is, and then go back, and then you do some yarn overs on the rows. So I've just separated them kind of with solids. So most of these are actually Spectrum solids as well. I think there's just this green one, which is a beehive one, and then yeah, that trim, which I've had for ages. So that was a 20 gram trim. I've still got lots left. I think I got that at my first EYF. Like, I'm talking really fast. But yeah, super thrilled with that. So how's that for finished objects? Really proud of those. I will be announcing the giveaway today as well for my, it's over here. This has been on the table since, so what, like a month. So this is the beautiful Fibre Fox yarn. So I do have a giveaway winner for that, so we'll announce that in a little second. I'm just trying to get through the bulk of it before she wakes up. She's she's 12 weeks today, so she can go for a walk today. So I'm going to take her for a little walk after this, which I wanted to be really exciting and like be maybe with the family and stuff. But I've had a bit of an anxiety wobble this weekend, so now I'm just like and I don't want to ruin it. So I'm trying to calm down. You can probably tell I'm a little bit hyped up. But anyway, moving on. So something I picked up. I just wanted. I've had a bit of a got this. Firstly, this gorgeous bag. A lady said this to me because she thought it was my colours, which it totally is. It feels like a little treasure bag. It's super cute for socks. I can't remember the name and I'm really sorry, but it's super duper cute. So I started some socks, and I've really not been knitting socks at all lately because I've just been finding the fit of them just wrong completely. I don't know, my feet have maybe grown. I guess I'm probably about size 6, but sometimes it's a 5, sometimes it's 5.5. But anyway, so I'll show you what I've done. But I did this in like a weekend, just kind of focused on this, and I'm really proud of it actually. So this is Fab Funky Fibres. I can't remember what colourway it is, but I have done the blueberry waffle socks. So I only decided at this point to do blueberry waffle. So this is how my skein is looking. So I'm kind of nearly done a full, so I've just got the purples to do, and then that's the full cycle. But I think it's pretty much ready for a heel now, I think. I still don't know. Gorgeous stitch marker is from Hannah of the Corner of Craft. Super cute. I did do my nails this morning especially. I picked it all off yesterday and I wasn't going to do it, but it always makes me feel better. So yeah, this is my little sock. Isn't that cute? So what I was actually going to do is I was gonna cut the yarn and then start the next one. I've had a lot of fun doing this. So I did the taupe. I think I increased to 6. I did 10 either side, and then I increased to 60. And I did do a couple. You can see I did a couple of decreases here where it goes in. But yeah, I'm really pleased with how that's coming along. But I need to kind of decide what heel to do. So I normally do the Fish Lips Kiss heel. Fish Lips Kiss, yeah, that's what it's called, because I find it really fast. And I know it should be the heel that fits the best. So if you want to let me know what your favourite heel is, I would really appreciate that, particularly if it's I've done the taupe. So if it's toe, wherever you're from, then I would really appreciate some advice on that. That would be great. Because it's kind of it's just been sat now for a week. I did it last weekend, and now it's just been sat. So something else I want to show you. Where have I put everything? Okay, this is a new acquisition as well. I got this from my lovely friend Emma, who knew I was getting a Cavalier. So Peggy's a Cavalier King Charles, so she's this colour. I previously had Sammy, who was this colour, and yes, I do want the whole set. Well, maybe not right now. So I got some beautiful yarn from Pixie Yarns. So I've followed Pixie Yarns for a while, but I've never actually got them. But I have. So I got this lovely set. It's a fade set. Sorry, everything's in a bit of a tangle. It's hard to show it off. Basically, it's like this. These are my leftovers. So what I did is these are 20 grams and these are DK. So I ordered it and I wanted 2, but then I checked out and it only checked out 1. And then these sold out. So she actually died some the next day anyway, but they are slightly different. So I think these two are supposed to be the same, but they're not, I guess. So what I'm doing is I'm doing a pop crop cardigan. I am in the middle of a row. What an animal. So these are the first ones. So it's really light to start off with, and then you can see I've started to fade this colour in, and then I think this is going to have to be my next colour, so it's quite a big jump, so I'm going to have to sort that out. So that is the pop crop cardigan. This is a strange way of doing it. I don't know how much I like how it's written. It's an Amber O'Brien pattern. I do have one of these already and I really, really like the fit of it. So that's why I was really keen to kind of do another one. But again, this is something that's been in this bag. This is a Spectrum one. Gorgeous. They're both, I guess this one's not quite as far on. They're both near the same point, but I lost my way with both of them in terms of I don't know where I am in the pattern because it's not quite easy, and I miss knit night, and I miss, you know, getting help from people. But this is gorgeous from Spectrum. Really need to get on with that. But yeah, I'm currently using this one. Yeah, so I've just got to fade those in, but that's coming along nicely. Yeah, so I just need some actual focus time, and I'm using my focus time today to podcast, and I did my nails, and we put the winter bedding away. So I need to be really careful where I'm putting everything now, because she just gets blooming everything. Right, what else? Okay, so this one is it was an old project actually, and I put so last week was our first proper week, like, 'cause it's been half term in terms of the kids being home. So last week was the first week Rob was back in work properly, because he was off for half term before that, and the kids were at school. So Peggy was asleep, and I kind of didn't know what to do with myself, so I've been trying to put her in a crate. So she was in a crate, so I went to the bedroom basically to hide, but I'd forgot my knitting. I didn't dare go back in the living room and wake her up. So I had this project in my bedroom, but it needed like a bit of TLC, so it needed a bit of frogging. So that's what I did. So this is a Jibby-Roo bag. This is in my Cot of Thorn and Roses bag. So this is the spring court sweater. So I started this a while ago. I've got some pattern recommendations. I forgot that they were in there. So this is it. So this is by Tristan from Dragon Horde Yarns. This is scrummy. So I started this before, but I actually did it wrong. And it's supposed to have, where she's got her cream, the light colour, that's supposed to be Surrey. And I did do that, but I didn't like knitting with it. So I kind of started again. So this green, which is magnificent, is from Beehive Yarns. I believe it's called Khaki. It's in khaki. I'm on that creaky chair again. The purple. What are you? Princess Rockstar. Might be Princess Rockstar by Rainbow Heirloom. And then this one is called Collywobbles, and this is from Fine Fish Yarns. So yeah, so I've just started that. So I think I'm on an increase round now. Yeah, so that one's doing really well. I think I ribbed it back to the rib, and then check your rings. I know, don't have time to do any exercise. Yeah, so I think I went right back to the rib, and then I did the short rows last night. But Peggy does like sleeping on us. We are doing the crate training too, but she's so cute. So yeah, so she is. I say knitting has been limited, but it's not non-existent. Whereas I know lots of people have said like, oh, I didn't knit for the first however long I had my pets, but I just can't do that. I just can't. So I'm going to show you a few acquisitions. So a while ago I got a gorgeous, I do have some other whips, but that'll do for now. I do, a while ago I got some gorgeous minis from Nora George, and I actually was something like the 10,000th customer. So I got a £25 voucher from her actually, which was really nice. And so I put a little bit more to it, and then I got these gorgeous ones. Look at these. So this is called Fur. So I'm assuming based on the colour and the tags that this is a Christmas colourway. It's gorgeous, gorgeous green. So I got 3 of these babies. Not entirely sure what they want to be yet, but I totally love them. You see, it's a really deep green. That is so yummy. What else do I need to show you? I caught a Spectrum update, and I got one of these. Cake that up already. I've got one already. I was just caking some stuff up for my Dr. Dre's, but didn't actually use this one. This one's Blossom. That's also Spectrum. I've had that one a while. And this is Kitsch Christmas from Spectrum. And something else I got, actually, I found it on eBay. Isn't that random? So this is a Spectrum, and this is a very Kitsch Christmas. So this is the matching one to this. And this is the alpaca. So like I said, Bryony is actually going on maternity leave soon. So I am slightly starting to freak out about not being able to get her yarn. Not that I don't have endless amounts to use. But yes, for some reason I found this on eBay, and yeah, it was really cheap. It was like £15 posted. So I just watched it, and then they sent me an offer and took 20% off. So it was like £11 posted. She had a couple more actually. She had yeah, she had a Halloween one I think as well. But yeah, so that's a new one. Oh yeah, this is my new one because this one's a little bit darker. Can't remember the name. No, it's not that one. I've just got these tags all over the house. But I was going to show you this actually. This is my new bag. This is sealed with a kiss. So it's like a kiss sealed with a kiss and then a kiss at the end. It's a bit tricky to find on Instagram. But this is a gorgeous, gorgeous sloth bag. Is that not just super duper fun? Oh, it was so bright and cheerful. It's got lovely, lovely inside. Look, you see it's all dotty and spotty. There's a hook in there. So this is the large size. So I think I showed you on my last one the bluey whale one. That was also hers. That was a medium one, and this is a large one. So in comparison to my head. Yes, so some acquisitions hanging out in here. These, they're on the Spectrum show today, isn't it? Yeah, so these are all Spectrum fibre, and this is Ocean. There were some in her shop. So I got 3 of these, and I was planning to do a throwover. So I've made one of these before and I really like it. And I just pulled this one, which I got from Castleview Yarns a while ago. And this one is Dolores. I think that'll go really nicely with them. Not quite sure of the other colour yet. But then I found some patterns, because I know that I'm not terrible, but terrible for knitting the same things over and over. And I have found some new patterns actually, which I've not written down because I was in a rush. I'm just going to keep that in there for now. Super scrummy. Yeah, I needed to, basically, obviously I've been putting this off, obviously to find a window for Peggy. I needed to pick a prize winner, which isn't always as easy as it seems, to get everything in order. And then just gather everything together. And I've wrote down some acquisitions that I forgot. I've got some gorgeous minis from Castleview, her Equinox colours. Left those upstairs. I'll have to find a link for this bag. She did do other ones. I got my sister-in-law a Doberman one because she has a Doberman. But that was more of a zippy makeup-y bag. But that's a really good size. It's got a tie here. It's like a spotty thing. I'm sure I shared it on Instagram, so it should be on my previous things. I feel like I've had more to show you, but I don't know what. I'll just talk about this pattern because I just spotted this the other day. So this is Ilana, and it is by This Bird Knits on Instagram. So it's got this gorgeous colour work at the top. They're like V's, and then it goes down into lace V's. Ilana is she works at Do You Knit in America, and that's how I started to follow her. I don't necessarily follow that shop anymore. But I follow her because she's got some gorgeous jumpers. You'll probably recognise her if you look. I'm not quite sure what her name is on there. But yeah, I really like this one. It's a 4-ply one. But like the chart's not too bad. Yeah. So that's looking good. I really like that one. I'm not quite sure what colour I'll do. Hers is like a really bright greeny colour. And I also bought one, which I can't remember the name of. I think it's an Anne of Green Gables jumper. That's a DK one. I can't remember who it's by. I'm about to scatter brain. And I don't think I printed it out. I only bought it a couple of days ago as well. So yeah, so I've got a couple of new patterns recently. So that's exciting. Yeah, I'll do the giveaway now. So this was a very, very generous giveaway from Gemma from Little Grey Girl. So it includes the fluffiest pom-pom from Toft you've ever seen in your life. Beautiful skein of Fibre Fox. Gorgeous inspiration card, a little bit about them. And then the beautiful bag that matches. this would be perfect for like a hat. Or a, got a nylon in it? It has got nylon in it, so you could do a pair of socks as well. So without further ado, there was a lot of people entered this giveaway, so I really appreciate that, the ones that shared it, and I've got a lot of new subscribers as well actually. I think it was a 400 subscriber giveaway, and I think we're, I don't know, pushing 450 now. So the winner of this is Claire, and she is Clever Ginger Knits on Instagram. So if you want to maybe get in touch with me, I'll leave it a little bit, and then if you don't get in touch with me, then I can get in touch with you and I can get this off in the post to you. So thank you very much to Gemma for that fabulous, generous giveaway. She offered a discount code last time, which was this Knitty Life for 10% off. So I'm hoping that some people have used that. That would be great. I did get sent another giveaway as part of the 400 subscribers giveaway, but I'm going to hold off on that for a little bit, just because that prize was so big, and just because life's a little bit hectic right now. I don't know how soon I'll probably get back. So we're doing quite well, nearly on half an hour. She's still quiet, so that's really good. Other things, I guess, we're heading into life things. Thank you very much to everyone who shopped my D-stash. That was hugely helpful. That was a lot of money I made. That was a lot of parcels that went out, and you can't really tell that much of my stash has gone. Some things I definitely feel that, like, oh, maybe I shouldn't have got rid of that, and it's kind of too late now to then not necessarily get them back, but you know. So yeah, I really appreciate that. Loads and loads of people got them. I've still got quite a lot of acrylic and like baby type commercial yarn. Not necessarily just acrylic, just commercials. It's all still piled up in my bedroom, and I do have a minute. That's unfair. Life's just really busy. Also, life being really busy is my little boy turned 5 a couple of weeks ago. So that was actually the day after some of the restrictions lifted. So my parents were able to come up. So they came up for a little bit. We went to the Goape. So that's the treetop with a harness climbing through the trees. So they were supposed to come with us there, but my dad actually hurt his neck and then couldn't actually look up or move. So sadly they couldn't come. But they did come the weekend before, and they got to meet Peggy. I think it was the day after. Yeah, we picked her up on the Thursday. Here's a Peggy update for you. Picked her up on the Thursday from a breeder in Bolton. Amazing breeder, really nice. Oh, her mummy was gorgeous. Her mummy dog was the same as Sammy, so he's Blenheim. She was called Millie. She was so petite, like so diddy. She only had 4 puppies, but she was so gorgeous and petite. Oh, and just the loveliest dog, really nice natured. And I'd have taken her if I could. But loads of information. Yeah, just really well taken care of, you know, no alarm bells, because it is a huge issue in terms of puppies and puppy farming and things like that. She does breed several dogs, but she has them with her family. So that was her parents' house, so her parents were there. And the mummy dog was their dog. And then she's like she mainly does Cavapoos, or yeah, so Cavaliers and Poodles, or not Labradoodles, mainly Cavapoos, I guess. And she does French Bulldogs, so she has like one and a puppy lot at her house, and maybe, I think she said her sister has, say, the French Bulldogs. Oh, there's someone at the door. I'm just going to get it because I'm not going to stop. Just hang on. Hang on, I'm coming.
Morning. Thank you very much. It's just a sample, like, but we don't, I don't understand, but you know, we're covering that, I understand it, please.
Yeah, that's fine. I've always been asking for this small parcel come for me. Brilliant.
Alright, thank you.
Thank you very much.
I'll see you later.
See you later. Enjoy the sunshine. Yeah, good, thank you. Thanks. I'm not going to cut it, and now I've left the door open, so she'll be up in a second. Yeah, so Peggy's great. She's super cute, and she's a lot of work. She started to cry now, so she is up in the night. Can you hear her? She isn't up in the night actually. She's doing really well. Yeah, I don't know whether to go and get her. She's barking now because she just heard me. but half an hour is pretty good going for a podcast. So there's plenty of videos of Peggy on Instagram. So if you follow me along on Instagram, which is this_Knitty_life, you can see loads. She does have her own Instagram as well, which is Peggy the Cavalier. So I best get off to her because she's barking. I don't want her to wee everywhere. But I think we're going to head out for our first walk. So thank you very much for joining me, and I will catch you next time. Thanks again to Gemma from the Little Grey Girl for that giveaway prize, and well done to Claire for that epic win. So I'll hopefully be in touch, or you'll be in touch with me. If you have any questions, please just message me on Instagram. Yeah, so thank you very much, and take care, y'all. Bye.